And we are live. What's up, guys? As we get going here, the intersection of Nellis and Craig, over by Nellis Air Force Base, here in the northeast area of the Las Vegas Valley. Give some time for people to start checking in. Tell me what city and state they're from, or what country you're watching from. Even if you're watching on replay, tell me where you're checking in from. There we go. There's the comments rolling in. Lapiel, Michael, Kiwi, Shay, Mr. Mayhem, Brittany, Old School, William, Martin, Michael, Ticey, No Play, Rudy, Amara, Elias, Eric, Orlando. There we go. People rolling in right now. It's funny. I see all the comments rolling in, but it still shows I have 0 people watching. There we go. Almost 100 people already. Autumn, you're on Decatur. Cool. You're like on the other side of the valley for me, though. What's up? What's up? Oh, man. All right. What do you guys say we go walk around here for a little bit? Sun is setting. Think he's going to close it down? I don't know. Jay, hello from New Mexico. You guys still in lockdown in New Mexico? Daryl says hi from Ontario. Let's walk this way. So you guys actually look here. Robert is in Scotland. What's up, man? This is actually housing on Nellis Air Force Base. So behind this brick wall here, so you see this brick wall here with the fencing on top of it that would be, pretty hard to climb over. That's Nellis Air Force Base. So this wall keeps everyone out who doesn't have access to the base. You can see the barbed wire around top over there too. Still on lockdown? Sorry to hear it, man. Jean-Pierre! Hey from San Bernardino. Cool, cool. So yeah, we're walking this area, guys. So we are right by Nellis Air Force Base. We'll actually go by it up here. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna walk for. Yeah, this is not known as a good part of town. No, where I am at right now, just about anybody who's familiar with the Vegas area, they will tell you that Nellis area around Nellis Air Force Base is not known for being a good area. Greetings from Laguna Niguel, Orange County. What's up, Sharon? What's up? What's up, Dave? Kathleen says hello from New York. Queens says be safe. You don't want to see me get robbed live? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yuri de los Santos, que lo que? Straight out of República Dominicana. How you doing, man? Weather's a bit cold. It is. It's just a little bit of wind. If the wind gets really bad, I can plug the microphone in, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad. I don't want to look at that. How do you pick your video route? So I just get a map of Las Vegas, pick up a couple of darts, and I just throw them up there. Just think of spots that people might find interesting or a little different. This is an abandoned Walmart. Not a single person in this parking lot here to shop. I don't know when this Walmart was shut down and abandoned. Jeffrey, what's up? Yep, Seagull Suites. It's one of those weekly or monthly stays people come to. Monica, you miss a Walmart. All these clouds and no rain? Ha! We don't need rain in the desert. Come on now. We're in the middle of nowhere? Well, I'm in the northeast part of town. I mean, I could see the entrance to Nellis Air Force Base in front of me. Oscar, you've walked this way before. Cool. Hazard pay for walking this neighborhood. Backpack guy, I don't think backpack guy is out here today. Backpack guy is probably still hanging around downtown, would be my guess. Phil, yeah, it's a bit windy. If the wind gets too bad, guys, I'll plug the mic in. Only you can be you. Hello. Hola, hola, hola. Find it odd they put poles in the middle of the footpath. Yeah, it's a bit odd, I guess. Housing price in the Northeast, not like you're going to find in much of the Vegas Valley. This is probably one of the cheapest parts of the Vegas Valley to live in. East side is older than the west side for the most part. Howard, $4.99. Thank you, Howard, for the 5. You thought Nellis and Craig where the dogs was walking? Nah. Maybe we'll cut through that way later. Russell, what's up, Nelly and Russ? Brandon, I'm doing good, man. How's life treating you? Government taking this area over for homeless vets? I don't know. There's a fair amount of abandoned buildings. I mean, obviously the whole Walmart here is abandoned. The sign over there says affordable dental, but I mean, maybe it's just closed today, but that might be abandoned as well. Obviously empty lots here. Maybe it's not the most well-maintained area. So you know, some of these businesses here really just rely on the base for their customers. Only commute coming in January. Nice, nice. Motor speed. Oh yeah, that's right. We're also right. We're not far from the Motor Speedway here either. So you guys come for like NASCAR, EDC, just right out there. Jacob Peterson, $2 tip. Thank you, thank you. How far am I from the strip? I don't know, a good 15-minute drive, maybe more. Yeah, I'll say 20, why not? These people are here talking in the middle of the street. That's kind of how it goes around here. Thank you, Mayor, for posting the PayPal. I don't know, were they talking to that guy before they crossed the street? I don't remember exactly where they started engaging. If they start shooting, take off running. It doesn't seem like it's going to be violent. There's a few businesses right here. Restaurant here, barbershop, alterations. I guess some uniforms altered there once. I mean, pretty good place. Dude, dry cleaning and alterations next to a military base is a pretty good spot to be for your business. got IHOP over here. Favorite restaurant in the whole of Las Vegas? Pretty difficult question to answer. So, I do enjoy food though. Needs a Lee's. The new Space Force also Nellis Air Force Base? That I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if they had a presence here. It's funny. Someone said, we'll go, if they start shooting, run away. Which when you're in training, it's like, that's what they tell us. I think it was like the week we were graduating. I think it was even the day before we graduated. They're like, if there's any shooting, like if a shooting takes place right now, where are you guys running? Like away from it. Like after tomorrow, so after you graduate, if a shooting takes place, where are you guys running? Towards it. That's what they tell you. Like, yeah, that's true. Homeless population Henderson. Between Henderson, Las Vegas, and North Las Vegas, I'm willing to bet Henderson has the lowest homeless population. Probably overall, in terms of raw numbers, and probably per capita. The largest homeless population you're going to find is probably around downtown Vegas, particularly just north of Fremont Street. There's a sizable homeless population over here. We've already walked by some spots to see homeless people have set up to build themselves a shelter. I'll let my shadow get run over. As long as real Jacob doesn't get run over, it's fine. Shadows are okay though. I kind of want to walk this way, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a pretty crappy look? Walking into the sun like that? Maybe it just looks crappy for me because I'm looking into the real sun and you guys are looking on a screen. I don't know. Do you guys want to go? I was gonna go this way, but we're walking into the sun. What do you guys think? Should we go this way? Should we go towards the sun? Walk into the sun. Yeah. All right. If you guys want me to go walk that way, I'll walk that way. I thought it just looks. Maybe she said because I'm looking at it in person, so. Now. Sounds like there's a few more yeses than nos. I always go towards the light. Let's see. It looks good on camera. Okay, well, hey. I will gladly sacrifice my retinas so you guys can get a good view here. You know, cataracts, glaucoma, whatever. I do all of it just for video content. Did you ever consider joining the Air Force over the Navy? I initially tried for the Air Force actually, but I was medically disqualified because some of the surgeries I had from playing college football. So the order that I had chosen was Air Force Reserve, and then after that I was either going to be Navy Reserve or Air National Guard. But Air National Guard Nevada, they don't actually have a base down here. You have to go to Reno, which was kind of surprising. Retired F-16 pilot for 20 years. Dang, man. Well, hey, thanks for the service. A lot of people probably don't realize that you can even be a pilot in the Navy too. This is not the retinas, yeah. Vision's overrated. Actually, it's funny, when I were going to MEPS the first time, from the first time to the second time, they had changed the depth perception test. The first time I did it was hard. They show you all those circles. You have to say which one looks different. it was hard to distinguish. The next time I went, like, hell, over a year later, I could tell the difference. They had changed the test, so maybe they were making it too challenging or something. Where is your manager? Take care, man. Alright. Yeah, blow my nose real quick. You guys can look at the 7-Eleven here. Okay, into the sun we go, me and 255 other people. Let's go that way. I got my sunglasses on, I'm good. Navy Seabees, they're doing construction. This is looking like it's going to be a short video. Why do you say that? ¿Por qué dices eso? What the hell is dude doing? Staff Sergeant Robinson! Need a Smoking Pig barbecue. Hey, they're open. Some of the nicer looking bus stops you'll see out and around town, around Vegas, compared to some of the other ones. A little cover to keep you warm when it's hot as hell out here.
How you doing?
Hello! Tina Marie, glad I'm going off the strip. Yeah, I'll take you guys around town. Why not, you know? Walking neighborhood where there's nothing to see. Some people like seeing the stuff off the strip. They like seeing different parts of town. What section is this? This is right Nellis Air Force. Nellis Air Force Base is right there. So this is the northeast part of town. You didn't get to watch last night's stream yet? Well, nobody's gonna get to watch the stream because someone sent me a message like, dude, what happened to your stream? And I look on there and it got a copyright strike for music, except whatever song it was, or songs, I guess if you get a strike for one of those, they ban your video all around the entire world. So that video's gone. YouTube copyright strike took care of that. So thanks for everybody who was there watching. Braces from 99 bucks a month. Might be tough. Affordable dental to be competing with that Invisalign. Yeah, I mean, you can just tell by walking around this part of town, seeing how beat up. Yeah, affordable dental looks pretty abandoned. It looks like it's been abandoned for years, but based on these signs here, based on the damage. So. Let's call this the shady area. Yeah, this is not known for being a good area. But we have, let's see how many apartment complexes there are. Stop over here for a minute. It was too affordable. Well, you got, I think, 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 different apartment complexes over here. Next to a church right there. And what is this? This is called Cohiba Courts? I think it's Cohiba Courts Apartments. Oh, there is called Pinnacle Apartments. And I didn't catch the other one that we were walking by over there. I think they'll start to build here. I mean, obviously the real estate is cheaper here. I'm not sure about the zoning here. I mean, obviously, at least in the past, it has obviously been zoned for commercial businesses, but I mean, oftentimes businesses are hesitant to invest in poor areas, in areas that have high crime, because they don't want, obviously, their business getting robbed. So, will people build here? I don't know. I mean, there are businesses over here, but will there be more? I mean, there's obviously buildings open, so you probably have to go through the county, apply for your business license and permits and all that other stuff, depending on which kind of business you want to open. High crime up here in this area? Yeah. There's higher crime up here. Nellis Air Force Base. So all the branches are there. So, like, actually, Army National Guard. Walked by earlier. I didn't point it out, but there's a sign that says Army National Guard Nevada meets there. But yeah, there's it's an Air Force Base, but there's a place for the Navy, for the Marines, and the Army as well. I guess Army National Guard Nevada can meet here too, but Air National Guard Nevada, they don't have a base down here. So there's Nellis Air Force Base down here, and there's also Creech Air Force Base out in Indian Springs, which is a bit farther out. And I was told, actually, I remember being told this by, I think it was some Air Force guys, that oftentimes it's common for Air Force bases, and this might be Army bases too, I could be wrong, but I believe it was Air Force bases, it's pretty common for them, it sounds like, to be in bad parts of town or parts of cities that are generally known for not being very good, because the real estate's cheaper, the land is cheaper. If you're going to build a huge base in a part of town where the land is cheaper, because the area there is not known for being great. If any of you have been in the military for an extended period of time, feel free to comment. Michael, what city are you in, Michael? Navy bases are typically going to be closer to water. I mean, there's bad cities near water and also nice cities near water. So, Army bases, I remember when I was like first, looking into joining and reading about the differences between branches and that kind of thing. Gulfport, Mississippi, okay. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Gulfport. You were at Nellis for, Hill Air Force Base for 20 years? Where's Hill Air Force? Oh, Utah, okay. So Hill, yeah, I think it's the Air Force Base. I was told it's more common for them to be built in poor parts of town, because you need a lot of land for an Air Force Base to be having, to be doing that much flying. Army bases, I believe, are more common. Army bases, I believe, are more commonly built out in the middle of nowhere, because you need just a lot of space to do practice combat training. Name the movie film at Nellis? China Lake, California, another bad drug use town, no water. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much it costs to build the base, but it's probably a huge amount of money, so. And then I think marine bases are commonly in like the middle of nowhere too. Because what is it, you go to, between here and LA, there's Yermo, California. Is that? Then you have what? You also have, what's the Air Force Base? It's in Kern County. So Air Force bases are not built in poor towns? I wonder if there's some that aren't, but I don't know. Fayetteville, North Carolina Marine Base, nothing there. Yeah, it sounds like, I think it's Army and Marine bases, because they do so much more of what they do is combat, that they need more open land, which means you're going to be more in nowhere to be practicing for training for combat. Air Force bases are old. When I was at Nellis, there wasn't much around. Oh, I could definitely imagine that. And Vegas has definitely grown a lot in recent decades. Yeah, military base and industrial areas. That's true too, for zoning. Marines like to be in the middle of nowhere to eat their crayons in peace. I think in Air Force, what do they say, like the two worst bases to go to? One of them I think is in New Mexico, and the other one I think is, I believe it's Kern County. What the hell? It's out in the desert. It's like a little over an hour from LA. I think it's 3 hours from here. People either live like in Tehachapi, they live in Santa Clara, and they just commute, or they live in like damn, what's it called? Another small town over there. Edwards Air Force Base. There you go. Thank you. Out in like Boron, California area. Yeah, the Air Force, I hear it's Edwards, and there's one in New Mexico that are like supposedly the two worst to be at. The Navy, a lot of people don't seem to like in Virginia. Damn it, why is it Edwards Air Force Base? Okay, that's it. And the Army, I think what was the Army base? They thought there was an Army base in Louisiana that people, when I would see like on Reddit, people would say, oh, that's the worst one to go to. Somewhere, I want to say Louisiana. And then Edwards Air Force Base in Kern County, yeah. Kirkland Air Force Base, New Mexico, that's the other one that's like really nowhere. I'd probably rather be in Edwards than that. No, Cannon Air Force Base, okay, I think that's what it is, thank you. Fort Polk, Louisiana, okay, I think that's it. Yeah, the Navy. Yeah, well, Gitmo, you can't even go off base at Gitmo. That's what I found out. If you get stationed there, you're not going to be going like out and about around town in Cuba, apparently. And then, and also the other one in the Navy is Lemoore. Oh yeah, Naval Air Station Lemoore. Yeah, that's another one. I hear people in the Navy are like, oh god, they don't want to go there. Actually, even Fallon, up in northern Nevada, it's like a good hour from Reno. The Fallon's only like 7,000 people. So if you're up there, you're kind of in nowhere too. Also, Norfolk, Virginia, there we go. Maybe we just seem not to always like Norfolk. Some seem to like it, but most of what I've heard, a lot of people in the Navy don't seem to. And then the Marines, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the worst Marine base to go to is. I didn't look at that online. If you go off base in Gitmo, will violate treaties? Oh, okay. So if you guys look, you can actually see, I'm still on the base here, the workout facility. They got a really nice gym on the base. 2-story gym, indoor track and outdoor track. Vandenberg Air Force Base. Is this SoCal or NorCal? Vandenberg, isn't that Central Coast? Maybe I'm confusing you with the one that's up in like Solano County. What would possess Jacob to vlog the northeast side? What would possess me is just the idea that there's more to Las Vegas than that 4-mile stretch of the Strip and the downtown on Fremont Street. Some folks like to see what else there is. The good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. North of Santa Barbara, okay, it's Vandenberg. I mean, shit, not all of Las Vegas is the neon lights. Not everybody wakes up and hangs out in the casino all day, every day, and hits blackjack every morning before breakfast. Travis is NorCal, all right. Apparently I got a lot of military folks on my chat. I didn't realize how many of you knew bases that well. Damn. Actually, I'm on Las Vegas Boulevard. So, I am on Las Vegas Boulevard, just not the part with all the huge casinos on it. And yes, this is Nellis. Las Vegas Boulevard and Nellis is where I'm at. Hello, CC. Travis is San Francisco? Well, I think there's 2 Air Force bases in the Bay Area. Is there one in Mountain View and the other's in like Solano County? Let's see. Down there looks like it's just more weekly rentals. Military, I support military, they're very good. Yeah, I would say for the most part, it's pretty true, the military. It's great you show other parts of Vegas, just like any other city. There are residential areas that people live, eat, and sleep, yes. Travis and Marsh and Edwards are in California. Imelda! Imelda, I am currently at the intersection of Las Vegas Boulevard and Nellis Boulevard. Nellis Air Force Base is right up that way. I don't know, like a quarter of a mile, give or take, half a mile. You like being able to see the mountains? Oh, we got plenty of those. Heck, even with the overcast, you guys can see the mountains in the distance. Oh, here we go. The Klausi says hi from Germany. What's up, Klausi? Travis Base is in Fairfield, California, about 90 minutes from San Francisco. Yeah, I didn't expect a military base in the city limits of San Francisco. Fort Irwin, that's what it is in Barstow, California. Hickman Air Force Base, Wheeler Air Force Base in Hawaii. Like, that's the sexy place that a lot of people, even in basic training, they go, oh man, I hope you get to go to Hawaii. I don't know, Hawaii, there's a lot of places I would choose before Hawaii. Actually, when I was at basic, one of our RDCs, he was in Hawaii, I think, for 2 years. He said it was all right. Like, you know, I've been to Oahu 4 times in my life, so I think I would rather go somewhere else if I had a choice. Humphreys in South Korea is pretty legit. Yeah, I was actually, well, in a normal year, without COVID, I actually would be going to Korea, to South Korea, to be doing annual training, but that wasn't the case last year, not going to be the case this year either. Forced to take the vaccine? I don't know about that. A lot of people also, when I was at basic training in the Navy, like Japan. Japan's a popular place too, but Japan and Hawaii, nobody seemed to really care to wanted to go to like Central America, like El Salvador, or go to like Spain. I think there were some people who probably wanted to go to Italy. Your dad was Marine MP in Hawaii. So, Dina, did you spend part of your childhood in Hawaii? Thoughts on the cannery? How many years? Man, I'm still in right now. I guess I'm officially in my second. officially in my second from when I signed my contract, but I was at basic training just earlier this year. Dina says no, before he was married. Okay. Bradley Jones, $2 tip. Sisolak in 10 minutes. Thoughts? Man, thank you for the $2, Bradley. And at this point, I don't even know anymore. I mean, numbers, you see a lot of stuff in the media about how numbers have got worse. Yep. How do you do this if you're active? Well, I'm a reservist. So, I live here. If World War III were to break out, then I would get sent somewhere, but no. Hello.
Hi.
But yeah. So no, I do my training throughout the year, and there's certain things I can volunteer to go on and stuff like that. But as far as with Sisolak, what's going on? I mean, who knows? There's so many with other states and cities shutting down, doing lockdowns. But I mean, even if states lock down like California, people just come here. So they're going to come here, get out of town, and spend money here. So say I better learn Chinese. I better learn some Mandarin. No worry, Patrick. I didn't tell you guys for quite a while. So is it morning or sunset? Sunset. The metro just lit up somebody. Trailer supplies. You can tell a bit more of a rural part of town. Desert Paradise Mobile Home Park. Is the city plan to develop this area? So this part out here, I believe this is actually county. This is not city. If you ever look at the city limits of Las Vegas, the line, it's really bizarre. The city limits, how they're drawn. So you got lucky to walk in North Korea. Wow. Must have been kind of a surreal feeling. So about here, if it's not city, then it's actually part of the county commission. It's their job to oversee all this. And you guys can see it's beat up. I thought we did finally get one day where we actually had a measurable amount of rain. Yeah, a lot of people when they think of, like, when they see Mayor Carolyn Goodman on TV, they think that she has like authority over most of the hotels and casinos on the Strip, but her and the city council, they don't. The city limit line starts at Sahara going north. So like the Strat, that's part of the city limits. Downtown, Fremont Street, that's part of the city limits. So, that's within their jurisdiction. But like most of the big casinos and hotels that people are familiar with in Vegas and the Strip, the city council has zero jurisdiction over that. So the city council could make a new ordinance, and those hotels and casinos aren't affected by it because they fall under the county, not the city. Looks like the Mexican border. It's desert land. It's kind of beat up. It's like, yeah, we got all the graffiti here. Kill all pigs. Fuck SWAT. Someone drew a big penis over there with graffiti. So those are usually not good signs. Then yeah, trailer repair supply store across from the mobile home park. It's a good position to be for this business. And what is this up here? Is this Wyoming? No. Man, not all of Vegas is the flashing lights. It looks like a Call of Duty playing field. Yeah, so guys, North Las Vegas, Henderson, and the city of Las Vegas, those are the only three actual cities. If you don't live in one of those three, then you actually, I mean, technically there's also Mesquite and there's also Laughlin. But if you don't live in one of those three, then you live in unincorporated Clark County. How far am I from Sam's Town? I don't know, 20 minutes to go down Boulder Highway. Haven't seen a liquor store yet? Good point. Haven't seen one yet. Saturday's clip got taken down because of copyright. So, I mean, just sometimes you get a copyright strike. Hey, maybe these are tourists off the strip, riding around in a slingshot. What's up, Natasha? Looks like southern Idaho, just a bit warmer. So you guys actually see some of this here. Like, these look like they're newer homes. These look like they're newer and nicer homes. And as you get out on the northeast side of town, especially if you're going out to like the old Hollywood area, like way up northeast, like up in Sunrise Manor, when you drive out there, it's kind of a little surprising because you'll drive through areas and you'll see graffiti, you'll see beat down homes and apartments, and you'll see stuff that just looks bare and doesn't look good, doesn't look well kept. But then you'll drive by like some new subdivision of homes that look like they were probably built in the last 10 years, and you're like, wow, like this actually looks pretty nice. It's kind of a hodgepodge mishmash of like old and new. No, Oscar, you're right. North Las Vegas is its own city. North Las Vegas, Las Vegas, and Henderson, they are each their own city. Yeah, if you don't live in those, then you live in unincorporated Clark County, so you live like in Enterprise, Nevada, Spring Valley, Nevada, Winchester, Paradise, right? Those are all census-designated places. They're not official. They don't have their own mayor. They don't have their own city council, police, anything like that. Yuba City, that's up Northern California for sure. Edit the stream and repost it. That's a good question. I actually they did have an option one time to try to edit out music that was copyrighted, but it was a real pain in the ass. It took quite a while to process. I don't even know if it worked. I'm gonna have to go to the old video and see. I mean, if I was gonna do that, I mean, the live stream last night was over 2 hours, so I'd have to like download the video, try to see which song or songs were hit for copyright, try to cut those portions out, then re-upload it. Hopefully it gets cleared. How complex is the college football playbook? It can get complex, especially when you're on the line of scrimmage and the defense in front of you is moving around and linebackers are acting like they're going to blitz. You don't know if they are. Plus, you're trying to remember the play, remember the snap count, all while trying not to get knocked unconscious. Looks like Iraq. I don't know if I want to go that far. Upload those streams to Patreon instead? You know what? I don't think Patreon would care. Don't get a face mask call. Yeah. It's tough, man. Nicole says, pretty sky. It is. Even though it's a bit cold out here right now. Heck, you guys want a cool shot of the mountains? Look at that. For a moment, I'm looking at that, and I'm like, damn. Almost makes me think like I'm in Colorado. Although those would be more green probably. Or Montana. I don't know. Never been to Montana. Look at the mountains. What do you mean? Looking at nature. Now I've never recorded my steps doing these videos. I only tried a step counter app one time. It didn't work very well, so I said screw it. Thor! What's up, man? Looks like somebody was killed here in a car accident. Probably a while ago. You can still see on the base right there. Still see the gymnasium, the workout center. You guys look at this until this used to be probably a Walgreens or a CVS. Washington County News, 99 cents. Thank you, thank you. Hope life is going well out in Utah. You're probably even colder than we are here. Yeah, plasma donation. Whew. Is this area worse than Naked City? I have to check the stats and see. Do a walk at Allegiant Stadium. Heck, I walked at Allegiant Stadium the day the Raiders got the keys. Actually, that night. You guys remember that? I was walking around Allegiant Stadium that night right after the Raiders got the keys, showing you guys whatever I could. You got two dogs out for a walk. You got Pitbull. Whew. Daniel, what's up, man? Hope life is well in South America. Actually, I could go this way. I could cross over here. Hello. Same couple I walked by a minute ago. Say, hey, ¿qué pasó? Alright, no one run me over. Thank you. Let's just go up Nellis here. What the hell? What the hell? Blow my nose again real quick. You guys can watch me. Make sure McDonald's doesn't get robbed, okay? What's up, Sun and Air? Yeah, ¿dónde estás ahora? Still in Las Vegas. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm on Nellis Boulevard. Sign of civilization, McDonald's. Live view of Cam at McDonald's. There you go, someone dressed up their unit, some Christmas decorations. I don't live at the base. Korean McDonald's is the best. Bulgogi burger will change your life. I've heard about that. McDonald's in other countries. I heard years ago, I think in high school, hearing that McDonald's in France is considered like gourmet. It's like a gourmet McDonald's. People actually get dressed up nice to go there. Let's make this interesting. If I can. Shit. You know, let's go over here real quick. Hey, Patrick. Glad you're still watching. I still think it's a pretty awesome place. Can I go through this way? I'm almost ahead. Thanks, man. Thanks, Dante. McDonald's in other countries sucks, just I hear. Alright, so I don't know if I can get through this way, but I'm gonna go take a peek and you guys are gonna come with me, alright? What's up, Tim? Don't get mugged? Nah. I'm sure that never happens in New Jersey either. Hello from BB. Mesquite, Nevada. All right, you're not too far away. Yeah, looks like, I can cut over here. Thanks, David. Look at the empty gravel lot. Look at this barbed wire and all these fences up here and all these walls. So yeah, Mesquite's only about an hour from me. Get away from the 5G tower. It's gonna give me cancer. No, actually, I don't think I've ever seen a snake or scorpion when just walking out and about. I've seen a few scorpions before. Like I said, one time I saw some National Geographic spider. But, nah, even when I'm out hiking and stuff, never seen snakes or scorpions out there. What am I doing over here? I'm just walking around town. That's all. Just showing you guys Vegas off the strip. Oh, who's this car coming by? Uh-oh. Do they take cover? No, I don't think so. I think it's a family. Uh-oh. Is there a fire? That looks like it might be... Oh, shit. I mean, the Nellis Air Force Base housing is right there. That looks like it's past that. There might be a fire. There might be a fire on one of the houses on base. Uh-oh. That's not good. This car over here keeps circling. This is a family giving. This is like a 15-year-old. The family's taking them out for a test drive before they take the driver's test when they turn 16. Yeah, that's black smoke. I don't know. Do I have any firefighters in the stream right now who might be able to give a little more detail on the smoke we're seeing? Yes, this is a very abandoned super Walmart. Actually, the smoke looks like it's already slowed down. Pause extended 30 days? That's not too shocking. Nah, I think if it was a downed airplane, it'd be a lot worse than that. So shut down a Walmart, that never happens. So you hear Drake? Yeah, because I think they parked. Hey, another car rolling through here. So they just parked and switched drivers in this car. So said maybe it is. Maybe it's like some 16-year-old taking her out to learn how to drive an empty parking lot. Although if you grew up in a rural area, sometimes your family, they'll just take you out to the country and you can just learn out there. Dina says, I hate Walmart. Is that 2 Metro officers got killed? I hope not. Oh, you mean, the Walmart where they got ambushed, like, what was that? That was several years ago. I don't know if it was this Walmart, actually. That's a good question. And also, I mean, you got the camera up here. The police camera up here on the intersection. Oftentimes you see these in parking lots, like of Walmarts and grocery stores. Obviously to help try to keep a better eye and catch crime. But yeah, you see those cameras up, that's usually a sign that it's a higher crime area you're in. Smoke looks like it's died off. Yeah, I mean, the Nellis housing starts right here. So there's a pretty good chance that's on Nellis Air Force Base. Nellis just off 15. Nellis Air Force Base has the Air Force have their own police, but Nellis is just part of Las Vegas. It's just Nellis Boulevard is what it is. So it's also Nellis Air Force Base. So on base, yeah, military bases have their own police. But no, this is just patrolled by Metro. Shit, guys, look, you can actually see into, yeah. Like, look, guys, you can actually even see all the way to the tourist corridor. Look at that. No play for you, so you love how you go everywhere. Thanks. Well, that's true too. It could be a junkyard fire. There's several junkyards in this area too. So, well, at this point, guys, hey, we hit an hour. like nice perfect loop to do 1 hour. So at this point, it is time to sign off. 400 plus people watching. I would say pretty good, man. You know, some of you like when I get off the strip and go around different parts of town. It's kind of cool for me too, to take you guys somewhere else besides just the tourist corridor. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Kind of a cold day, a little windy, but it's cool. I enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being so awesome. I will see you guys again soon. Take care of yourselves. Stay warm. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys again soon.